Take you live where India's Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is addressing the Viksit Bharat at 2047 Viksit Bharat and Industry Program.
I would still say I'll highlight some areas in which government will push a lot more. And I'm not listing items like EV, obviously EV. But we are looking at space, we are looking at artificial intelligence. India wants to touch on levels of innovation, investment, and also policy support for expanding in space sector, expanding in artificial intelligence. That is why, in spite of it being a vote on account, we have emphasized that India should become a global hub for artificial intelligence and related research. We'll set up centers of excellence for artificial intelligence. That's not going to be a simple, easy to achieve objective, but we have the wherewithal and we therefore are confident we can do it. So space, artificial intelligence, warehousing. Now when I say warehousing, it's not just the agricultural warehousing at the village level. Yes, that also. But you can imagine the warehousing needs of this country, to the extent of whether it is your semiconductors or looking at precious metals and their warehousing as well. So space can be artificial intelligence, it can be warehousing, it can be. We are pushing with support, policy support, legislative support, investment support, and bringing people together to work together and see if there are joint ventures possible, investments possible, manpower which is so required with domain specialism possible. So that's one layer that I've just said, but that is not to exclude logistics. India's logistics potential is just not even touched yet, leave alone tapping it to 10%, 20%. We have immense scope in elaborating on logistics. I think a great leap forward technically has been made with the PM Gati Shakti, which gives you the wonderful layers of filters through which you can see where you need to have that investment made to ramp up on logistics. So logistics, agricultural value addition, agriculture better productivity. Agriculture, I don't want to use the mechanization word, but agriculture efficiencies. I'm not against mechanization, but mechanization per se is not the goal. Agriculture productivity is the goal, agriculture output is the goal, agriculture value addition is the goal. So logistics, agricultural value addition, efficiency and production. Therefore, if you go in that route, tourism, again an area in which we have not really exploited India's fullest capacity. Every parameter with which if you measure the tourist flow across the world, if you go for the beaches, if Thailand can provide something, India can provide it even better. We have the natural blessings, not just in Goa, across peninsular India. If skiing and snow-based activities, you have it all. If wild trekking, you have it all. High altitude trekking, you have it all. Culture, temples or monuments, you have it all. Across the country again. Catering, food, cuisines, don't we have it all? And don't we have our own Indian population which is also revving to spend on family vacations? And we have probably as Indians specialized in one more thing, destination weddings. Are we fully exploiting all this? So whether it's logistics, agriculture and agricultural productivity and tourism, we have again immense potential and government is committed in terms of its policy. And the reason why Prime Minister is confident that the third term is going to ensure reaching the level of third largest economy. It's because of the push which he likes to give in these areas. Not just fiscal push, but legislative and other push as well. So industry today sitting together in a national conclave, talking about what can be done today in India towards 2047. I've not spoken at all about the greening of India, renewable energy, better prospects for not just solar, not just electrical, but also looking at renewing our commitments to hydroelectric power. India's been a leader, but now we need to renew a lot more of them. Green hydrogen, green ammonia, big investments are happening in India. But with the investments, the collaterals which arise out of it, are we looking at those areas for investment? Are we looking at those areas for capacities? So industry today has so much to speak about. The path that the Prime Minister is laying for ourselves, and that path for which even after COVID, well after COVID, government is showing its commitment by ramping up expenditure, capital expenditure. I would appeal to the industry, standing on a Ficci platform. Indian industry can now surely move forward with a great speed. If globally investments are coming in, they're coming in because they see prospects here. You're in this country, you're also probably watching the situation, looking at the flow of investment capital.
Well, we were watching live from New Delhi.